Now after we go to the gears, we have to look at the tires. Your tires need to be the proper air temperature. Now if you let a bike sit in the winter like I do, because I live in a winter summer area, and let me tell you one thing about two strokes. Two strokes require, especially one cylinder, require a certain air temperature to go into the cylinder. Now in winter, what we call is a reverse lock. What that means is, think about being outside and the temperature says 50 degrees. But suppose you have a 20-mile-an-hour wind blowing at you, and the wind chill brings the air down to about 0 degrees. So you're freezing your nuts off. Well, now think about a 50 degrees going in the back of your carburetor at a very high 20-mile-an-hour rate, and the wind chill drops that 50-degree air going through here down to 20 degrees inside here. These little motors will not work in that cold air temperature. They just don't. There is it's called a reverse cold lock. So I would suggest if you're taking your bike out, make sure it's 60, 70 degrees at least. On a two-stroke like this, excuse me. Also on your rear tires, in the winter, your rear tires will lose air due to temperature drop outside if it's cold. And you want to make sure that you have the right air in them. And then you want to make sure you have the right kind of tires, like these racing Pirellis, which are specially made in Brazil, high speed. These tires are rated up to 400 kilometers an hour. I would say that's pretty good, especially with my riding style. So you want to make sure your tires are okay. You want to look through your bike and just look at it. It's telling you a story if you'll listen. If you see stuff on the ground like this, you see that? I just painted this summer. The bike's been sitting there, and there's an oil spot there, an oil spot there, an oil spot there. I'm going, what the fuck? Why is it there? So I'm looking at the bike going, all right, I could have an oil leak right here, which I don't think I have. I could have an oil leak right here. I could have had a fluid leak that came down, hit here, go there, and drop there, which didn't happen. Or what else could it be? I know. It was these two lines right here. And what do these two lines do? Well, let's look at it. What these lines do is they are air vents for the carburetor. And when there's too much gas in the bowl, then the carburetor vents its fuel through here and here, and they go down here, and they should be a little longer, and they should connect right down there. But that's what it is. And so I found the problem, I found the symptom, and I found out where it's coming from. And if you look at your bikes all that way, when you're looking for a problem, or your snowmobiles, or whatever it is on these one-cylinder motors. Now the bigger ones require a lot more technological bullshit to figure them out, because there's so much more variables. But if you look at everything like you're a detective looking for clues, then this stuff is really easy to fix. I hope you learned something, because I really enjoyed making this for some reason.